Hey people, welcome to the channel. Stay for this video. Very interesting things that you don't often see. This is from Buenos Aires. There's ongoing robbery. So let's watch first what happens and then comment as we go on. It's a very short clip. So you have someone that comes back home at night. And one of the things I say all the time, window of risk, it's always when you're leaving home, when you're coming back. In this case, she is a female police officer coming back home, and she is attacked by two motorcycles with two criminals on each bike. So it's four criminals going after one female officer. And there's been a bunch of these because they target specifically female officers so as to steal their service gun and their body armor. Those are the things that they're specifically looking for. So I love when I have the opportunity to show you how what you read here ends up happening in real life, right? When you have examples like these, and I talk about this all the time because it is so true. You verify it, you see it time and time and again. When you see two guys on a motorcycle, 90% chance, especially in a place like this, it's probably because they're coming after you. So be very careful. These are the moments of maximum exposition, so you have to be extra aware. For me, in these moments, my gun is in my hand. If I'm going in and out, and as soon as you see these things, you react. You don't wait up until the last moment. So let's check this out once more. We have the female officer. She starts shooting. There's another angle in which you see things maybe a little bit better. And she unfortunately gets hit in the chest. I think she's fine. But here you go. You have two motorcycles there. She goes back into the car. The guy starts pointing with a gun. Doesn't know what to do. Should I shoot? No. She engages, but she does not follow through. She's not continuing with her fire. She just shoots and assesses and stops. That's not... You want to have... And this is more like in the line of military shooting, which sometimes you have a little bit of overlapping, right? This is more of the breaking contact kind of shooting, which, oh, Fernando, that's impossible. No, that's a military strategy. No, when you have, even with a handgun, if you have a high-capacity 9mm, like the Versa that she probably has, you're talking about 17 rounds plus one in the chamber. So you can continue firing, boom, 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 more sustained shooting, and not do this of shooting once and see, you know, what, no, you keep on shooting. You don't start exchanging blows like a boxer, right? You don't do that. You continue with a barrage of lead in that direction. She does not do that, and he takes that opportunity to do his own thing. There they go. They first go after her. She goes back into the car. They see that she has a gun, or she probably says, you know, I'm a cop, or something. Something happens that they decide they have to leave. Probably when they see her gun, right? So she has a gun. They start running. At this point, family gets involved, but it's not changing what's going on here. Here you have, she shoots, stops, and then the other one. Do you see that? Do you see exactly this? The shooting through the screen, through the windshield of your car. What happens when you shoot from the outside to the inside? It goes down. When you shoot from the inside to the outside, it goes up. In this case, the criminal is shooting through the door is open, so it goes in a little bit of an angle, but still this goes into effect. And what you see here is that she gets shot in the chest because of that. One more time. You see the hole there very clearly. Goes around, boom, doesn't continue shooting, and there, because the angle should not be enough. I mean, it's not perfect with this camera, but I would say that at that angle, but it deflects. It just changes direction. Look how low this guy is. And he does raise the gun a little bit. But anyway, lessons here are when someone shoots through a glass, a window, that will not stop that bullet. Will it deflect it? Yes. And it's a good idea to know in what direction so as to adjust accordingly, either shooting from the inside or from the outside. It may be a vehicle that is ambushing you. So you want to know that maybe you have to shoot either a little bit higher or a little bit lower. Anyway, the other interesting thing is that these two guys, they didn't know each other. These were two separate criminal gangs that they were working on a contract. What kind of contract? The kind of thing you already learned about in Surviving the Economic Collapse. Here where I explained to you that many times the cars that are being selected are not the fanciest, most expensive ones, but the ones that are in highest demand. Why? Because of how popular that specific model is. So maybe you have a more expensive vehicle that may get targeted as well for other reasons, but in this case, they were looking specifically for her car model, which is fairly popular in Argentina at this moment. So the spare parts in the black market are in high demand, right? She does not take cover in something that's going to be protecting her much. And unfortunately, and again, when you're using your vehicle, you want to check what will actually stop bullets. You want to go behind the engine, if at all possible. Or if not, maybe behind that rear tire, but anything that gives you more mass, especially glass, will not do a damn thing, and even the side of the door will not provide much better ballistic protection. Know these things, okay? And they ended up catching these guys, and what's super interesting is this.
Reacciona de esa manera, porque al colocarse el policía al techo, la tira a un costado, sube otro efectivo.
So the cops finally corner these guys, the gang.
Le roban los chalecos. Y ahora está temblando. En el techo sí. Esto se hace en los vivos porque tienen los delincuentes, ¿no? Sí. Cuando tienen un arma no tienen problema en matar. Y ahora está temblando, exactamente. Para que no lo maten.
But the guy is, I mean, the criminal, once cornered like the rat that he is.
¡Sacate! ¿Dónde tiraste el fierro?
You have a vest? He says, you have a vest? Yes, he does have a vest.
Poné la mano en la nuca. Poné la mano en la nuca. Quédate quieto. Quédate quieto. Sofiola, tenés chaleco puesto.
You have a vest, he says. You're a cop? Because many times they are. Many times they are cops. Unfortunately, that's also part of what's going on.
¿Dónde dejaste el fierro? ¿Dónde dejaste el fierro?
Where's the gun?
¿Dónde lo tiraste? ¿Dónde lo tiraste? Poné la mano en la nuca. Quédate quieto. ¡Guante! ¡Te muevo! Quédate quieto, guacho. Quédate quieto. Quédate el chaleco.
Yes, where did you get the vest?
¿Dónde lo sacaste?
As you
¿Dónde lo
see,
sacaste? ¿Dónde lo sacaste? ¿Dónde tiraste el fierro? ¿Dónde tiraste el fierro? Quédate quieto.
Miren cómo también tienen que trabajar
Quédate quieto.
la posibilidad que pueda haber otro delincuente. Exactamente. ¿No?
Mira para atrás. ¿A qué le echó?
as who did you get the vest from? Because they often steal or often even kill officers so as to steal the service gun and the vest. And you see it, let me stop it right there. You see that he is, in fact, wearing a body armor vest. An issue body armor vest. He goes down like the little angle there. See if I stop it right where it is. There you see it. There you see clearly he's wearing body armor from a fellow officer. So that's why the cop is insulting him and telling him, where did you get it? Where's the gun? Because he knows that this guy is and there you have it. You know, there is even more visible the body armor that he's wearing. And then they just, but these are the things why you need to know the finer details. You know, it's in these details that make the difference between making it or not when you're in these extreme situations, when you're dealing with criminal elements like this. A guy, you're shooting in self-defense, couple rounds to the chest, does nothing, you have to go a little bit higher because he may well be wearing armor. Guys, as always, remember to subscribe to the channel. As always, you have my books so as to learn more about all of these things in the links there below. See you next time. Take care.